Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody guys, let's take a look today at the cable again. In euro currency you could see it's very slow dynamic on price, and market hits the lower part of this area, shows the minor pullback. Yesterday we talked about it, that this maybe market could complete this downward action, but you can see this market hasn't quite reached this level and it's turning up a bit earlier. So currently the situation stands so that on the Great British Pound we have a bit more interesting trading stuff than in the euro. In the euro its overall picture is a bit blurred and maybe it will follow in the same direction as the cable, but the pace of the action could be different, and in general cable shows some interesting stuff, interesting patterns that is more comfortable to deal with. So currently in general overall markets stands in expectation of the words of the Jerome Powell, and I just briefly checked the news today, and it seems that investors really expect very soft and dovish comments from the Fed. It's just Powell will confirm standing with the same policy, will cancel anything, any suggestions on the inflation hazard, something of that sort. And based on these expectations, as you can see, markets are rising across the board. So gold market is rising, forex market is going against the United States dollar. So the major anticipation of the investors is that Powell will confirm the long-term tendency with the zero rates, long-term perspective of the zero rates, and long-term perspective of the additional supportive measures. That's what investors are watching for. But as we talked about it yesterday, still this meeting could bring some surprises, because inflation topic will stand as the cornerstone of this speech. And if, as I said, Jerome Powell will tell at least something about the inflation, not even directly, but just some hints, that could really make a significant impact on the forex market. That's why the setups that we will discuss today mostly stands supportive to the cable, mostly looks bullish. But keep in mind that's one word of the Jerome Powell could change the situation from top to bottom, and that is, well, your decision should be whether you would like to take the position in the current environment or not. So maybe it makes sense to wait and see what will happen after the meeting. By taking a look at the purely technical moments, we have the bullish context. If you remember, our weekly analysis suggests that market has to show another leg up somewhere to the 136 area approximately before major pullback could start. Initially, we have the scenario, we discussed the scenario that maybe market could show here is a bit deeper retracement, deeper reaction, somewhere at 2880 support is 30% support of this upward action, some kind of the hand and shoulders. But currently we see that this scenario has been cancelled by the price action, as market has not formed the head and shoulders. On the daily chart you could see the market is forming bullish dynamic pressure, is forming high lows, while trend stands bearish. Minor target of this engulfing pattern has been achieved, and take a look. 2 days ago we've got bullish reversal candle. Market creates the new low here and closed above the top of the previous session. This is potentially bullish candle, and it stands in contradiction to the overall idea of the head and shoulders, because here bears should control the market, but we do not see it. It means that market is not going to the downside, standing higher, and you can see it actually here. That's what we see on the daily. On the 4-hour time frame chart you could see that market downward action has been limited by just the OP, although we said that's if market will proceed lower to the 1.7 XOP, it could be the neckline or the hand shoulders, that would be great. But the slope line exists. Market completes just OP, skewing the shape of the potential head and shoulders at that moment. Currently, it's definitely not the head and shoulders, because here is also market moving above the top of the left arm. Finally, take a look. We have here a very important divergence. This is important. With this, it's bullish, and it suggests taking out of the stop. Overall price action also doesn't correspond to market mechanics of the hand and shoulders. It's too fast and strong. This is not normal for the hand and shoulders. So all things together suggest that we should get upward continuation. In a few hours, what we could consider on hourly chart, we have this ABCD pattern in progress. Market is right now standing to OP target. That potentially could give us minor triple to sell pattern. Well, it looks huge on the hourly chart, but in reality, it's not really very significant. So, and once it will be completed, once market will hit the OP, hopefully we will get some pullback. That will be the chance for those of you who intend to take the long position and do not want to wait for ending of the Wyoming meeting. So, those of you who would like to take the risk and are ready to take the risk in the environment of the Jerome Powell speech, that doesn't hesitate you to take the position. Well, that will be the chance for these traders. So keep an eye on possible support areas. Usually the 322 suggests drop to the 30% support of the whole pattern. This will be a confidence around 3160. That will be a great opportunity to consider taking the long position. Those of you who are not ready to do that, well, it depends on, you just should do nothing and just sit on the hands and wait when this meeting will be over. It will happen only tomorrow. Just wait and see, and then make the decision wherever price will appear at the moment when this meeting will be over. Well, that's what we have in the short term. In 2 words speaking, it's been said in the bottom line. Overall context is bullish, but major risk factor today is what Jerome Powell will tell, because it could strongly impact on the situation and could lead to the drastic change of the sentiment in the market. It could change in the blink of an eye. So if inflation topic will be touched in its speech. So that's what we have on the cable. As you can see, the situation here is much more interesting than on the euro. Let's keep watching what will happen.